beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Looking to the air here. He throws a bullet down the right side. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Darius Slay has it. Man, there's no way around this, Brock. They had that offense exactly where they wanted it. And the penalty doesn't a whole lot more to do.
I'm thinking of the late, great Dennis Green. He said it perfectly. We had him right where we wanted, and we let him off the hook.
To throw it on 1st down. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Darius Slay has it. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. You want to know how strong the coverage was there? Man, they even had that underneath throw locked down, Brock, and he took it the other way.
It's really, really hard to find a better rep than that one in coverage. You're so spot on. Covered it down the field. Usually a gimme to the running back. The only thing was a gimme 6.
And it's another miss. 2nd extra point that's been off the mark. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. We stop him right as he gets up past the 15. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Back to the air, following the pick 6. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
Back to throw it. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. He rolls to his right. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Here comes the final play of our 1st half. One final shot before halftime. He hucks it deep off his back foot. And they pick him off again. Darius Slay has it. And the Falcons do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. That pass complete to Boyd. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
From the 40 on 2nd down. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Falcons will have a 1st.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Willis to throw it. He fires one deep down the left side. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Falcons take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 2nd down. Here from the gun. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Dropping back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Before they can run a play on 4th down, we have a timeout. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Brian Anger getting the call on the 4th down punt. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. This kick is away, but it is short and straight up into the air. And that one won't flip the field at all. It's down just beyond the 40-yard line. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he works it deeper into enemy territory past the 40. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. Another carry for him. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, that type of play is so doggone impressive, not just because it saves a touchdown. He had timed that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or letting him establish possession for the score.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here's Willis.
Damn.
And they pick him off again. And the Falcons
Hey.
get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
I think it's safe to say his day.
Try to throw a bullet in that motherfucker then.
He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring up. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
First and 10, here's Jones. And he stopped after running it up across the 45 to the 46. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now. From the 46. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And the Falcons will have a 1st. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He'll cobble together a yard there. That was Micah Parsons making that play. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
On 2nd and 9. He fires one deep down the right sideline. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. The defense calls a timeout. That's their 1st. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Looking for a throw here. Brought in right side. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Falcons football. A nice little help for them as they trail entering the quarter. A lot of room they need here. It's 4th and a long 8. Need a conversion. They're throwing for it. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on downs.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Plowing up the middle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior, 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Throwing off the play fake here. Throw left side, complete. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
He'll throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a gain of 12 there. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Thrown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's brought down for a loss.
This game has evolved so much over the years, but there's just certain times, there's certain moments, some flashes of greatness like that you see Dick Buckets, that you see Jack Lambert, that you see Mike Singletary. These middle linebackers stuffing a run. This guy in particular, like the greats used to.
Oh, he lost the football! And the Falcons scoop it up! Man, they had to be exhausted by that point, Brock.
Man, get the fuck out of here.
That one of them somehow found the energy to force a fumble like that, finally get them off this field.
Yeah, it's thrilling for the defense, Kate, but geez, it's demoralizing for an offense because you could feel it. You could feel it when you've kept that defense and ground them to a nub, and you just feel that energy being sucked out of them, and to not take advantage of it just stings that much more.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Trying to find Jalen Waddle, and now they face 2nd down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
2nd and 10 now. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Kate, that's a really nice play in coverage. That linebacker looking like a cornerback on that play. Perhaps those cover guys could take some notes on how to stay in position and, most importantly, swat that pass away.
He's back to throw. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Looking to throw. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Blown back gets the handoff. And he may have just reached the edge of the red zone before going down. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning. Falcons up by just a couple of points. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They're going play action. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up 4th and long. Setting up to pass.
Get the fuck out of here.
Comes through with a 4th down stand.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. Here he is to throw. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. They get 22 on that one. And the Falcons will have a 1st. He'll look to throw it. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. back to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Falcons make the play that should win them this game.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at the 48-yard line.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. The running back gets it on the draw. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a first down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass. Well, they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted. DeMar Hamlin picks it off. And the Falcons capitalize on yet another interception thrown in this game.
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this man out.
For the love of God, take this man out. He heard this. He heard, nigga, he heard. He just say.
Good field position here as they start out first and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So second down coming up.
That's a very quick trigger, and the hurry throw was much tougher to complete. He may have rushed that one thinking the pressure was just about to get to him in the pocket.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Try and push it deep downfield. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Looking to throw it. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a fourth and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Trying to push it deep downfield. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Right up the gut. And this one doesn't go far. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up second and 9. So the Falcons earn the win in this one. And partner, I know you took down plenty of division rivals in your NFL days. Heck, your conference opponents back in Washington in your college days always makes the win a little bit sweeter when it comes against a rival, doesn't it?
Yeah, there's just a little bit more emotion. There just is.
Yeah.
I mean, you try to keep every game level, and no opponent's bigger than the other, but familiarity does breed a little more contempt, and we could feel it today, and that's why that W is a little bit sweeter.
That's it for all of us. On behalf of our crew and my partner, Brock Hayward, I'm Kate Scotch. This has been another edition of Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we say goodnight, everybody.